If you have to use a payday loan in Ohio, you may need to file a petition for garnishment. You can be required to write a check to repay the loan in full if you don't keep up with the payment plans. There are 3 types of requirements that must be met for a borrower to be granted a payday loans. The first is the qualification requirements, which means that you must have enough income to cover all of your expenses for at least 6 months. If you don't, the lender may require that you write a check to repay the loan. The second requirement is a limit on how much you can borrow from one lender. For example, if you don't have a checking account, you may not be able to borrow more than $500 from any one lender. These limits are set by the state, so you can check to see if you meet them before applying for a loan. The third requirement is that you provide proof of employment. This is done through a paycheck stub. The loan company is not required to check the credit or income of the borrower, but they will check if the person has a job. If the person does, then they will approve the loan. The most important thing that you need to know about this form of loan is that it doesn't come with a guarantee. If you don't repay the loan within the specified time frame, you may still lose your wages and face other consequences. For instance, if you default and fail to pay the money, you could be required to pay an additional fee to the lender. Also, if you miss one payment, then you will be charged with another fee. These are just some of the rules that borrowers must follow when using the payday loans. You should find out if you will need to submit any paperwork before getting a loan and knowing if your employer will approve the loan. There are other requirements as well, and these must be completed before you can get a payday loans. For example, if you use an unsecured loan, you will have to show proof of an existing credit card or another kind of credit. The lender does not charge fees for payday loans, but you will need to be careful when dealing with them. Most people use these loans to help pay for unexpected bills or unexpected travel expenses. You can also use a loan to make emergencies repairs to your home, to pay for the funeral expenses of a loved one, or to buy food to help you get through an emergency. However, even though there are many situations in which you can use these loans, the lenders are not required to verify the information that you provide to them. You should only use a loan when you have specific reasons for borrowing money, such as an emergency or an unexpected bill. If you have a difficult time with paying back the money you borrowed, you may want to talk to your lender. They may offer a program that will reduce your interest rate, or they may work with you to pay off your debt sooner. You may find that it is better to work with your lender rather than try to deal with collection agencies. This is because a lender has a vested interest in helping you, and you may not want to do business with someone who would benefit at your expense. You can find helpful information on the internet about using a payday loan.